Wax here. Today we're talking about the road ahead for FBC Firebreak. With their upcoming update, I know this team is hoping that they can bounce back and bring some players back or maybe even attract new ones. Looking at these SteamDB charts, it's looking glum, at least on the PC side of things, but when we linked up with Xbox, the matchmaking was actually pretty quick and got me curious to see the state of this game and how it's played. So let's check it out. Right away in the article, they immediately address the player experience where coming in and people are very confused in what to do and they didn't have the know-how, and they go on to say, we've seen many players come into the game and leave within the first hour, and that's because our first hour can be frustrating. You feel ineffective and confused as what to do. This needs to be improved. This is definitely exactly my experience. As soon as I get in this game, I just went through a series of just catching on fire and dying repeatedly over and over and just didn't understand exactly what to do. What are we supposed to do?
I gotcha.
Thanks, dude.
I owe you one.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Let's go. Pretty nuts. I think we just need to escape, maybe?
Come on now, ain't much time left. It's coming fast.
Holy shit! I'm down. Back
What
to
the
work, buddy.
fuck is going on? But it didn't take very long to figure out that I was just not using the proper kit. And I went to use the water, and then I just started shooting water everywhere, and it started to feel really good, actually. The article continues talking about the new player experience and the changes that are coming forward to help with it. For many of you already playing FBC Firebreak, us focusing on opening experience may seem less exciting, but to keep the game healthy and your matchmaking fast, we need to bring in more people with a better first-time experience than before. Here are a few things we're doing to improve onboarding. Part of onboarding is understanding the world and your place in it. We have Control players hungry to see more of the oldest house, but also people who've never played Control trying to comprehend its strange universe for the first time. No matter what you've played before, everyone playing should know where they are, who they are, and what they are trying to achieve as members of Firebreak. We've already stated some of this narrative onboarding by placing an introductory video into the game, and will continue down that path in the fall. Looking over at the Reddit, and a lot of the users seem to agree that this is one of the big major problems. They try to get in this game and it doesn't work. Right here we have Japper. I failed that level a handful of times purely due to the rising heat levels killing me. I kept hopping in the shower thinking that the water would either cool me off or put out any flames, but I would ultimately burn faster than it could heal me. It wasn't until I saw another player using the hose equipment that I learned you need to just play that level as a fireman. It made sense, but it would have been great to learn that in a less annoying, less miserable mission. Another Reddit user goes on to say, only 51.6% of players have to complete any job trophy on PS5. If nearly half of your players drop your game before completing the first mission, which takes about 5 minutes, there's something majorly wrong with the foundation of your game. So what are the major changes that they're focusing on in this next update? Well, one of them was a new job being introduced. As stated, this first major update will bring a brand new job into Firebreak, requiring you to identify and eliminate and hopefully not eat strains of mold using something internally called the sushi train. But more about that later. For now, just know that we're bringing in a new handcrafted level, 3 zones, and a new status effect. 2 more enemies to deal with, and all the rest you've come to expect from a new job. On top of that, there's other changes that they're doing as well with gunplay and the way loot drops, and starting you stronger instead of weaker from the very get-go. But also they mentioned something called a crisis board, which letting you choose how and how long you want to play remains an important priority to us. But we want the game to show you the fun rather than ask you to hunt for it. Firebreaker was formed to manage an ongoing crisis after all. And as a first responder, you should be reacting to dynamic, unpredictable dangers, not being asked to create danger for yourself. We are extremely excited about these changes and about delivering even more than we had originally been planning. But changes now also mean changes later. We need to see what's working for you and to hear from you again before we can be certain that we're prioritizing the right things. So while we were still playing on the next major update in the winter and the next one after that, the specific focuses and features are a lot more nebulous. There are a variety of topics that we are discussing and researching, but for now, we are heads down working on the first major update. So that's it. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know if this game can really rebound back, especially on Steam. It's with such a lower player base. But on Xbox, there was a pretty increased matchmaking. I mean, it was pretty quick. I got in a game almost right away. So maybe there really is a lot of players on Xbox and Game Pass. I hope so. I hope that this update works out and they do improve that opening player experience, because that is rough, man. But once these things got clicking, I really did have a good time. I had some fun. So what do you guys think? Do you like this game? Do you hate it? Have you tried it? Have you not? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks.